Alright, we have something special today. So today on Scrolling Through, I went through Steam demos and I found Deconstruction Simulator. We're not building shit, we're not farming shit, we're tearing shit down. Alright, you choose to play the prologue, introduction version of the game, and it covers the basics. Alright. I'm excited. Full release offers more exciting content, more tools, larger locations, more vehicles. I mean, that's a given. This is a prologue / demo version of the game. You know, it's all about breaking shit, which is good. It could be one of those relaxation games. You know, you get pissed off.
Boss, I'll be right there.
Cutscenes.
9102 okay. Fairwary Drive, correct?
Yeah, that's correct. I know that this is your first time and that the property looks intimidating, but it's a simple job. Get your act together, or I'll find someone else to take your place, newbie.
Oh, shit.
Simple job. Yeah. I'll call you right back. I'm getting there. Okay, here I am. Enter the crane, whack the ball. Easy money. At least that's what the boss kept saying.
This is a beautiful house.
I'll wrap up the job, write up the report, and roll. I'll see you soon.
I left the keys in the back. The wrecking ball's getting hungry, newbie. Don't
This house looks awesome.
My patience is limited, and time is money.
Time is money. Check the house number. That'll
boss,
be bad.
I think there's something wrong with this house number. It's kind of crooked and...
Why is my alarm going off? Take the keys from the back, 9102. Alright, I want to look at this real quick.
I certainly got you the right address. You think I'm talking crap, newbie?
No, boss, the thing is...
Stop whining and get to work. The money's good. There's no time to be picky. Such a customer happens once a quarter. Move it!
Look at this. This house looks fucking cool. Like, I'd love to have a house like this, man. I can't climb. And that makes sense. And there is motion blur. So let me go ahead and do that. I feel like... I don't know about me. I feel like games should not have motion blur on default. I just don't like it. Like, I understand the premise. You know, it's supposed to be realistic. You move your head around. It's blurry. Oh, shit!
Boss, we have a problem. I'm not up to the job, huh?
God damn it!
What did you think?
Fucking
you brought
already?
it on yourself.
No!
Moment's come to take control.
I was...
Taking out a loan to start my own business.
Oh, this is cool.
We'll still see if it's for sure, boss. See you in the contract market. It's time to get to work.
I had the job for like 1 second. I pushed one fucking button. What should it be called? Why is it capping? Cap. Holy crap. Blue. I'll just call it blue. There's probably some funny name I can think of, but I don't want to spend too much time.
First the paperwork, and then all the rest. I'll buy this permit and get to work.
Alright, permit. Tier 1. Construction.
The most basic permits, but they're enough to get started. On the other hand, until then, the basic contracts must suffice for me. Need to buy wheels.
Small van.
This one will be just time to cash in on this shiny new company. Let's see what's out there in the contract market.
Living room. Recover the customer's bookshelf. Payment $0. Buy a pallet.
Can't forget about the containers. Without them, I'd be like a fish without water. Or like a brick without a pallet.
Pick up the pallet, open the door.
I'll also need a box for small stuff.
All right. Close the van. All right.
Let's hope this contract's location's close. Feels expensive and
Oh, I have to take into
Trailer
account
house.
fuel,
The owner's
everything.
name is Ricky. He went to jail and his property was taken over by a bailiff. Classic.
All right. Let's go ahead and enter Ricky's house. Scanner's your best friend. It will show you key information about items of interest. Scanner shows the rarity, market value, and purpose of the item. Fair enough. This is cool.
Not bad. Let's scan some. It's common and cheap. Not worth my time here.
A $10 guitar.
Nice piece of work. A rarity, one might say. Let's take it to the customer's van. I'll mark it with a scanner to remember its value.
Pick it up. Okay.
If it weren't for the fact that a customer requested it, I'd gladly take it to the warehouse and sell for some good cash. Now I just need to gather the small stuff, and I can get down to serious work.
Pick up small item box. Okay. Let's open this. Put down small item box in the living room.
As always, lots of dust catchers.
Start dismantling.
At last, I can dismantle and package it. This is going to be satisfying. Maybe I should record it and post it on my TikTok.
This is kind of cool. Just dismantling some furniture. Give the screwdriver or the tool a little wiggle. Boom, boom. Put it into the customer's van. A bookshelf and a washing machine. Fair enough. There we go. Sweet. Close the customer's doors. Start dismantling stuff. Once you've taken off the first layer of wood, you can get down to picking up the wadding. Okay.
Now for some time-consuming stuff, but it'll be worth it. I can recover a lot of valuable parts from the walls, but it'll take up a lot of space in the car.
Boom. Throw all this out here. I'd like to get some power tools. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. I bet this is going to be pretty freaking fun once I get, like, you know, better stuff. You know? Like, once I can get my own wrecking ball and all of that. Boom. Okay. Time for deconstruction. Pick up debris when it starts cluttering your path. Equip the garbage bags when I
Now the
need to.
best part. Just have to be careful not to damage anything else.
All right. Slide that over. Put that outside. Throw the pallets right there. Are the planks. There's that. My garbage bags. There's that. Close the van. And return to the warehouse. Yes, I did it. My first job.
Everything on its shelf. No clutter. If an occupational safety inspection comes by and sees bricks or refrigerators on the floor, they'll ruin me.
Okay. Pick this up.
Heavy stuff. They don't pay me enough. Wait a minute, I'm the boss here.
There we go. Bricks go there. Let's open this up. Where do these go? Over here. Makes sense.
Now back to the computer.
Perfect. Look at that. First job.
Now that I've
Done.
got it all stored, I'll get one order in. Quick and easy checkout. And I'll declutter the warehouse in the process. What works best for me? All in all, now that I have that out of the way, I can close the contract. Too bad I have to wait until tomorrow to get paid. Wanted to buy that new DLC with the big battleships for my ship game. Great rating. If this keeps up, I'll be approached by richer and rarer customers. And back to the order. Oh, the courier's already arrived. Which planks do they need? A scanner can come in handy here.
Um, 270. They need 4 of these. All right. Let's set those right there. A brick pallet. All right. Look at that.
Thank you for your cooperation. May the next order be bigger.
Sweet.
To
Warehouse.
take larger orders, I need more space in the warehouse. I
Oh,
brought
I
a lot of boards and beams, so the rack will quickly fill up. Adding a second one's reasonable.
Buy a wooden rack beam. And then place it.
Since I've taken care of business, I'll see if I can buy some tools.
Some
A new
tools.
cross screwdriver would be useful. All in all, it's an investment. I need to do... Whew, that's enough for today. You know, I feel that this is just the beginning of something wonderful. Here's to more successful endeavors.
All right, we finished the first day. Go to the next page. Next day. Use the tutorial. More contracts. Okay, I thought that was the end. Contract. Wealthy clients. So I went through the rest of the demo. It was pretty much about the same, just destroying stuff, loading up the van. I did find that the taking apart of, cabinets and everything was a little tedious, but with good progression into power tools, I think this would be just a thing of the past. As long as this game has decent progression, I think it would be a very fun one, especially if it releases to multiplayer. You have multiple people working on different things. Definitely going to be a fun one. Like I said, this was just the demo, so this was just kind of a test of mainly the physics involved with this game. I like the warehouse manager. I like being able to change the warehouse, upgrade it, move things around, new vehicles, power tools, all that stuff. Definitely going to be one on my watch list. Wish list. But yeah, so this was the last mission. I went ahead and just completed this one. If you want to stay and watch the rest of this, feel free, but it's more or less about the same. And yeah, definitely a fun one. Thank you so much. What else did they want? Recover for the customer TV. It says in the stash. I'm guessing that's in here. Why do they want this one and not this TV? Makes no sense. And then clean up. I need a bigger van. Alright, let's go ahead and call this one. Let's travel back. Alright. Yeah, I need one of those, like a dump truck, man. go ahead and complete that job. "100% full satisfaction. I have reached the end of the prologue. You'll no longer receive new contracts by playing. Thank you and tell us what you think." Alright. So before I do that, yeah, I think that's about it. So this was Deconstruction Simulator. Let's go ahead and end the day. And I'm going to do another check. I know they said no contracts, but we have a few more. And I think I've done everything that's available. I don't have any of this other stuff available. But yeah, so this is Deconstruction Simulator. Definitely one I'm going to be on the lookout for. Yeah, thank you so much. It is available on Steam right now. At least the demo. I'm not sure about the full game. But yeah, thank you.